Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. If you're new here, hi, my name is Bilgi. It's lovely to have you here on my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a review for you of Ogx's Argan Oil of Morocco Shampoo and Conditioner. You might have seen on my channel before that I reviewed Ogx's Biotin and Collagen Shampoo and Conditioner, which I tried before, and that was a really good selection of products. So I thought, why not try out some other ones from the Ogx range and tell you what I found them like. So hopefully this will help if you're also debating on going into Ogx's products or maybe not, because I'm also going to go into the specific ingredients that make this one. So if you are liking the sound of this video, please do remember to give it a thumbs up, do subscribe. Let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so Argan Oil of Morocco Shampoo and Conditioner from Ogx. It's one of the main ones in their range and it's one of the most popular too. Obviously, we've probably all heard about the benefits of using argan oil in hair. It's incredibly nourishing, moisturising, and of course, those are two things you need to have really silky, smooth, and importantly, really healthy hair. The reason why argan oil itself is such a good ingredient in hair care is because when it goes onto your hair, it actually absorbs into it, which means that your hair is going to fully feel moisturised. You know, after you've used like a lot of products like hairspray, for example, or if you've been in the sunshine a lot, if you've been in the pool, if you've been lucky enough to go on holiday recently, how your hair can feel brittle almost and dry and almost straw-like. Well, argan oil's benefit is that it basically adds back all that moisture and replenishes it to a state of health and vitality which it might have lost by just day-to-day life. Basically, by doing anything, your hair is being exposed to the elements, to fumes, to pollution, especially if you live in big cities. If you don't add the moisture back to your hair, basically what's going to happen is it's just going to frizz. So that's not good for anyone. It's not good to style it when it's like that. It doesn't hold styles well when it's like that, and also it doesn't look its best when it's like that. So all round, having a nourishing ingredient in your hair care will really help the overall condition and appearance of your hair. So argan oil as an ingredient has actually been used for centuries in cosmetics, in the beauty industry, and also even in people's diets. It comes from the fruit kernel of the argan tree. So it's a natural product, and of course the best hair care, body care, skin care, foods, etc. are usually always the ones which are really natural. Argan oil is also really high in vitamin E, and that's really good for helping to moisturize the hair follicle, and also it stimulates cell production as well, so it should help your hair to grow healthier also, just because you've maintained it well. Obviously it is an oil as well, and it is really high in essential fatty acids, so that basically means it's just going to make your hair feel really soft, really nourished, and it's very best. Now within the Ogx hair care itself, you don't know what the grade of argan oil is. You don't know if that's like a really excellent grade of argan oil. Obviously with any sort of oil that you're buying for like hair care and cosmetic purposes, you won't know like if it's like the top quality one when it's already mixed into a product. And the only way to really be able to tell if it's going to be its very best is if you kind of buy it from like a reputable like cosmetic place or a wholesaler that you know of. So I can't tell you like the quality of the argan oil that's in the Ogx product. However, it does have argan in, so if you assumed it, regardless of what quality it was going to add some hydration because it's an oil, then you know you'd be getting benefit. This is actually really important to know, because if you're just looking for the benefits that would come from using the Ogx shampoo and conditioner, basically you could even just use neat argan oil, a couple of drops after you've washed your hair while it's still damp. Just apply it through the lengths of it, especially focusing towards the ends, and then you'd basically get most of the benefit from using this shampoo conditioner duo, because that is like the hero ingredient within it. Argan oil is high in antioxidants, and it's also got anti-inflammatory properties in it as well. So if you apply it to your scalp, it'll also help to calm it if you have any sort of like irritation there. And of course, with it being like basically so holistic all around for skin, it'll actually just do good to your scalp, which then in turn will of course do good to your hair. Because argan has restorative properties in it, it's actually really good to add a couple of drops to your hands and then through your hair before you apply heat to it as well. Now don't put too much on because you don't want to fry your hair, but it does have restorative properties to it. So if you add a little bit to your hair before you use any heated tools, then it will add a small level of protection also. And if your hair is super silky, it means it's going to be easier to brush. So argan is also really good for helping you to detangle your hair. So that's one of the main good things about the Ogx shampoo and conditioner, which has Argan Oil of Morocco in it, because as you've heard me say, basically Argan Oil has a whole host of very hair and skin benefiting qualities and properties to it. Also, this Ogx shampoo and conditioner is pH balanced, so it means when you apply it to your scalp, it's going to work in harmony with that. It isn't far more acidic or far more alkaline than your natural skin's pH level. So in that sense, it'll help it to maintain the state that it already is, and it's not going to aggravate it because the pH is wrong. Now on to the next really important ingredient, which is in this Ogx shampoo and conditioner, and that is silk proteins. So silk proteins basically add integrity back to your hair. Your hair is made of protein, basically it's made of keratin, so you need to basically ensure that you have good protein in your diet and in some of the products that you use, because basically your hair needs what it is already made of in order to flourish and look its best. What's so great about silk proteins are they basically strengthen and help to restructure damaged or broken strands of hair. So if you have some hair that has been like frazzled by loads of heat, or you've got like longer hair and basically you need to make sure that the ends of it are really well nourished, then silk proteins will help you to naturally restore what is lost just through life in general. You might have seen that really hyped trend over on TikTok, for example, where people have been using rice water on their hair. So basically, if you haven't seen it, people soak rice overnight and then they keep it in the fridge, and then in the morning they drain off the water that the rice has been sitting in, and then after they've washed and shampooed, conditioned their hair, they do a final rinse with rice water, and then you can rinse it off as well if you want. And basically the reason for that is because rice water has a lot of protein in it, and when you apply protein to your hair, basically it adds shine back to it. But here's the thing, you've got to be really careful that you don't overload your hair with protein, because if you do, like with too much of a good thing, basically it can go the other way and you can actually weaken your hair again because you've added too much protein, and then that can make it brittle. Obviously in Ogx's products, they will have managed that, they'll have put the right proportions into it. But again, if you kind of want like a cheats way of getting the benefits of the shampoo and conditioner duo without actually having to get this actual duo, if you're already using different shampoo and conditioner but you really want to feel the benefits of the Ogx range, then a simple rice water rinse as well will also do the same as what the silk protein particles in the Ogx shampoo and conditioner are promising, and that is basically just restructuring and strengthening strands that are already a little bit damaged. If you did see my other video about the Ogx biotin and collagen shampoo and conditioner, then you'll have heard me say that it's sulfate free, and this is also the case for this particular duo. It's also sulfate free, and that's really good. It means if your scalp, it should be a bit more gentle. Now I would say there are more natural shampoos and conditioners than the Ogx ones. Obviously they're like a mainstream brand, and you know, you'll see them in literally every single drugstore you go to. But if you're looking to have like really gentle hair care that is going to be very holistic and very balanced for your scalp, especially if you've got a sensitive scalp, then I would say there are brands that do more gentle ones. But this as a duo will obviously, you know, they work in harmony together, especially if you get both of them, like you'll get the full benefit. But like I've also been saying, the two main ingredients that are the reason you'd be getting this particular duo, you can basically do your own version of this using whichever shampoo and conditioner you're already using, and then get the full benefit without like chemicals, for example, that you don't necessarily want to be putting on your scalp or your hair. So like I was saying, argan oil, I use argan oil just like neat. I just put a couple of drops in my hand and then rub it through my hair like this after I've washed it. When it's damp, it works really well. You can also use like maybe like 1 or 2 drops when it's dry as well, just to smooth down any flyaways. That also works really well. And also, like I was saying with the rice water rinse as well, that's like a really good way of adding some protein back to your hair without having to, you know, get this particular duo of products if you don't want to. But having said that, they are a good duo. I personally really enjoyed using the Ogx biotin and collagen. They smell amazing. That's one thing I definitely would say for them. the purple ones that I got, that's the biotin and collagen. They look really good. The bottles are very aesthetically pleasing. They all smell amazing, the whole range. I've used quite a few different Ogx products in the past actually. I've tried the coconut oil ones, the ones where it's like a dry oil spray. That's very good, from the coconut collection. That whole range smells amazing, the coconut section. And this is the same. What I would say is usually the smell of Ogx is kind of like a little bit sweet, and then also like a little bit nutty, which obviously makes sense because it has like some nut oil in it. So that's kind of the vibe we're going for. It smells really clean. It also is very cleansing. I found the formula of these shampoos and conditioners to all really lather very effectively. So for me personally, I really like a very thorough clean to my hair. I don't want to get out of the bath feeling like, oh my god, my hair still feels like, you know, it could have a third wash or whatever. Basically, I want it to be like really bubbly, really foamy, and then when I get out, I want it to be feeling really soft, smoothed, conditioned as well. And I would say that this hair care range from Ogx, it does do that. It does make it feel soft and nourished. If you do have any specific questions about the Ogx range and the Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo and conditioner, or any of that collection, do just drop them down in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Like I was saying, I did do a review of the biotin and collagen one. I enjoyed using it. It smells amazing, it lathered well, and that one was to promote like growth and stuff, I think, or to just like add like goodness to your hair in general. This one here is specifically to help strengthen the hair with the silk proteins, and also to help nourish it, especially if it's dry or feeling brittle, with the argan oil. So if they're two things you're looking to do for your hair, then this is a collection which could be right for you. So I really hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that it's helped to inform your decision about some hair care. And like I was saying, it's a good collection, it's a good range if you want to get the full benefits of just really nourished hair. But if you also kind of want a cheats way of doing it, getting some straight argan oil and also doing a rice rinse on your hair, I would say once a fortnight should do it. That's also a really good way of getting the same benefits as you'd get from using this shampoo and conditioner range without having to, you know, spend any coin and invest in new hair care. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, do subscribe to my channel as well, and leave me any suggestions for any other videos you'd like to see as well. Thank you so much for watching. I love every single one of you so much, and I'll see you again very soon in a brand new video. Bye!